Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Zamasu from Dragon Ball Super. Let's get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So I'm going to move over to the left side and draw on the upper eyelid. Starting from the outside, we're just going to curve down and then in. We're going to leave a gap in the center and do the same thing on the right. So let's line up the inside of the eye, curve up, and then out. On the sides, we're going to draw two angled lines coming down and in. Now we're going to connect these two bottom lines with a straight line going across. Now along the bottom of the eyelid, we're going to draw two small half circles for the iris. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up and pull that back down. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Now in the center of the iris, I'm going to draw a small black dot for the pupil. Let's move to the center and draw on the nose. So from the center, we're going to draw a straight line coming down, draw a straight line going out towards the right. Now we're going to come down in an angle towards the tip of the nose. Now we're going to angle back up and out towards the left. Now we're going to connect these 2 points with a straight angled line. Now directly below the nose, let's add the mouth. We're going to start with the curve. From left, up, and then down. Now we're going to curl up the corners of the mouth. Starting on the left, we're just going to curl this up. Same thing on the right. Now on the right side, I'm going to add a little smile line, a little bracket along the side. And directly below the mouth, I'm going to draw a straight line for the bottom lip. Now that we've drawn the facial features, let's move up and draw in the large hair bang. So in the center, we're going to move up and over towards the right. Start with a curve going up and over towards the left. Now from here I want to curve over the corner of the eye and then down. Pull that down to right about there. We're going to do a hard turn coming down towards the tip of the hair. Coming down and in. From here I'm going to work my way back up towards the top. So from the tip, we're going to taper out. And we're going to pull this up towards the top so it gets a little bit thicker as we come up. Now from here I want to pull this down just beside this line here. Curve down and then in. Now we're going to add some textured hair underneath the hair bang. So taking this curve, we're going to step in and we're going to draw that a few times going across. Let's add a little bit of texture to this hair bang. So just in this top here, we're just going to draw a curve going across. Let's add the second layer of hair in behind. So from here we're going to step up, curve up and over. Now we're going to draw a curve going across. And then we're going to do a hard turn coming back down the side. And then we're going to pull this up underneath the front hair bang. Now it's going to split this in half. From the tip, curve up, and then over. Let's add one more hair spike. From here we're going to step up. We're going to round this out and go back up. We're going to curve upwards, an upward angle towards the left, towards the tip. Now I'm just going to taper this back down. Curving down and in. And again, I'm just going to split this in half, curving across. Let's add in some eyebrows. So just above the left eye, underneath the hair bang, I'm going to curve in and then down to right about there. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Now on the inside, I'm going to draw two short angled lines going up and in. Now I'm going to taper this out towards the outside of the eyebrow. Now from here we're going to draw on the side of the face. So just underneath the hair bang, just beside the eye, we're going to draw a straight angled line coming down towards the jaw in line with the mouth. We're going to do the same thing on the right side, starting up here, coming down and in. Now from here we're going to do a hard turn coming down towards a rounded chin. So from the left jaw we're going to angle down and in towards the center, round out the chin. Now we're going to work our way back up towards the right jaw. From the left side of the head, I'm just going to round this out and pull this in behind the hair. Let's start over here. We're just going to round this out and pull that in. Now on the right side, we're going to draw on the pointed ear. In line with the top of the eye, we're going to draw a straight angled line going up and out. Now I'm going to come down at an angle towards the earlobe. I'm going to round out the earlobe. Just curling this around and then back in. Let's add some detail to the inside of the ear. So just down on the side of the head, we're going to curve up and out. From the head, we're going to step out and just draw a hook coming in. Now we're going to take that ear and flip it over on the left side, but it's going to get tucked in behind the hairbang. So let's line up the earlobe, curve down, and then up. Now the tip of the ear is going to be somewhere around here. So we're going to angle down, and then back in towards the head. Let's add in the earrings. So on the earlobes, we're going to start with a circle on both sides. And then just below the earlobe, I'm going to draw a smaller circle. And then just below here, we're going to draw a slightly larger circle. Let's separate out the top of the earring. Starting from the left at the top, we're going to curve down and then back up on both sides. Now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way down the body. I'm going to start with the shoulders first. So just beside the jaw, just below here, curve out and then down. Do that on both sides. Now from here, we're going to curve down and in towards the body. Starting on the left, curve down and in. And then from here, we're going to draw on the side of the body. We're going to do a little bit of an overlap. So stepping up, curve out, and then down towards the hip. Now in between these 2 points, in the center, we're going to add the knot. Starting on the right side of center, we're going to curve around, go back to the top. I'm going to hook this over. Now right on the side here, we're going to go around and then pull that back up towards the bottom of that line. Now let's take the hips and just curve them down in behind the knot. Come down and in. And then from that top point, I'm just going to hook this back down. Now let's add some detail to the body. So underneath the shoulder line, step up, just follow that same curve, going in towards the body. Now we're going to draw in the flap. So just underneath the chin on the right side, we're going to curve down and then over towards the left, and we'll come straight down towards the waist. Now we're going to line this up on the left side, curve down and in behind that flap. Now we're just going to trim this out. Stepping in, start with that line, curve up underneath the head. Now on this side, we're just going to trim this one out. In this little gap here, we're going to draw a button. Small circle. Now from the hips, I'm going to curve out and down towards the bottom of the cloak. Starting on the left, we'll curve out and then down. Now we're going to step up about halfway. I'm going to curve this up and in behind this knot. And from that bottom point, curve down and out. Let's add some wrinkles. On the left side, I'm going to curve up and out. Same thing on the right. Now we're going to step down and curve in the opposite direction, going down. Let's add that center flap. On the left side, we'll draw a straight line, going down to the bottom. And the same thing on the right. We'll connect those 2 points with the line going across. Now let's add some pleats. Add some lines of various length coming down. Now we're going to move in and draw the inside of the leg, leaving a gap in the center. On the left side, I'm going to curve out and down towards the left heel, and then the right heel. Now we're going to round out the bottom of the feet, starting from the heel, curve down and up. And then from the toe, we're going to curve the top of the foot. Starting on the left, I'm going to curve up, pull that down, aiming towards the heel. We're going to stop right about there. Now let's draw on the inside edge of the cloak. From the bottom corner, I'm going to curve this up and in behind that center flap. And the same thing on the right side. And then from that corner, I'm going to step in, draw a straight line coming down towards the top of the foot on both sides. Now from these corners, I'm going to wrap this around the back of the body, curving down and in behind the leg. And it'll come to a point in the center. Start with a point, curve up and out towards the left, and then the right. Now just above the top of the foot, we're going to separate the edge of the boot. Starting on the left, we're going to curve down and up. At the bottom edge of the cloak, we're going to add a trim. Stepping up, we're going to follow that same curve, going in behind that center flap on both sides. Now let's move back up and draw on the arms. So just below the shoulder, we're going to step down, curve out, and then down towards the wrist. Do Do that on both sides. Now back on left side, we're going to draw a small half circle for the thumb. At the end of the thumb, we'll draw a bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we'll go around the bracket and go up. We'll layer in the second finger by stepping down, curve down and up. And then the third finger, we're going to step down, curve around the side of the arm, and then in behind the shoulder. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to separate out the cuff. Starting from the wrist, we're going to curve across and then up. Do the same thing on the right side. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Zamasu from Dragon Ball Super. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.